today I'm going to share how to use an angle brush. All right. There's tips and tricks to the angle brush that will make painting so much easier for you if you're a newbie or even if you've been painting for a while. So I put out the colors that I want in here. I used a thicket and a citrus green. These are all multi-surface paints, multi-surface, when they go on, which is what they say, many surfaces, and they have a sealer in it, so it's really wonderful. So I put my floating medium in the middle of my double loader. I have the two colors next to each other I'm going to use, citrus green and thicket. I have a wicker white or a titanium white next to an apple red, and then the burnt umber next to the wicker white for a reason, okay? Now this is what I like to do after I squeeze it out. I'd like to go like that, and then it puts it right next to each other, okay? And if you run out of paint, you can scoot it over, all right? So let's talk about how to use this angle brush and some benefits of it. So I'm gonna wet my brush and I'm gonna lay it on the paper towel, and I'm gonna come here, and I need to decide which color I want on the toe. There's the toe, is the point, and the heel is down here. Heel, toe. And so we're going to be painting on this edge. We don't lay it down very often. I'll show you. Now I'm going to show you that I can come in here and split this and get a little bit more than half of the burnt umber. Okay. And then I'm going to come right here and work it in. Pick up paint again. Work it in. There you go. Okay. Now, if I'm telling you to do a vine and you're getting a branch, so let me show you how to get a vine. I'm going to touch this brush. Let me show you up here. All right, so people tend to think that you just lay this brush down and then there's no difference than if you were using a chisel. All right, so what I'm going to show you is that you just, it's cut away the edge. So you don't have to touch. Usually with a chisel, with a flat, you touch, lift, and you're dragging the last bristles. So this one, you don't, it's a no-brainer. You don't have to think about it. You just go like this every time. And it's only on, we're only getting just the tip. Okay, it's out, it's cut out of the way for you. So don't lay the brush down and go like that. That defeats the purpose of what you're doing. Does that make sense? That defeats the purpose, because you can get a branch just as big with the angle. And the benefit of using this to do your vines is that it's really thin. Let me show you how fun this is. Now just imagine green or brown, and this is what we're going to do. I want to be out of the hand. I'm going to do out of the way so you see it. And then I'm going to cross over. And then I'm going to start on this side and cross over. And on this side and cross over. All right. So it's also, I'm going to get a little bit of medium and work it in. It's also nice. I'm okay to let it have a feathery effect. And that's how I get a quick wreath. And you might have seen me doing wreaths of the month on Let's Paint, on Donna Dewberry with plaid. There's a Let's Paint wreaths of the month, a different wreath all year, different flowers all year. Okay, so see how nice that is? Now also, I'm going to come over here and let's pick up some sap green. It's thicket. I usually use sap, but with the pandemic, we have no sap. Okay, so this will make you see very easily how to do vines that are green. And I put a lot of flowers on those vines. All right. Now also, while I'm doing this vine, I can touch with the toe, push down and stand up and curl. Touch, push, and curl. And make these little leaves that would be like if I did wisteria or little flowers on here. These little leaves are really nice. So let me show you that again. I'm going to touch, push down for the fullness, stand up, and then roll the brush to get a little tail. Let me go a little bit closer. Focus. Chisel, pressure, stand up, and I can just stop there, or pressure and roll. And there's different sizes, but this is the size that I put in my value pack, the most used sizes, okay? I also want you to see that you can start down here. Let me, a little too close. I'm gonna start here and push down and stand up, push down and stand up. And you can see I needed medium there. So I'm gonna touch a little bit of medium and then work it in so I don't get it, because I'm on paper. All right, so I can push down and do a nice tall tulip leaf on both sides. Or I can start here, push down, stand up, push down, stand up, and roll. All right, so that makes it easy leaf for you that way. Now let me show you another thing. Now I'm going to switch colors and put the dark green on the heel, the light green on the toe. All right, no medium this time. Okay, so you double load it just like you double load other flat brushes. So here is this one I want to show you. Now what happens is you can't push this toe. You can't push this toe around. So, but you can, you've got a lot of strength there. So you can come around here and go out and in, out and in, and make that heel go where you want it to go and pull a tail. So blurry. So let's try it over here. All right, I'm gonna slide out, back, out, back, and then put pressure. And then when you stand up, this tip makes a beautiful tip on the leaf. And then you just pull your stem right in the middle. All right. I have too much green on there, so I can show you too much dark green. So I will do another one so you can see this. There's a couple of things. I can just push down hard and get a nice leaf, or pull it this way. Push and stand up. Push, pressure makes the leaf full, and stand up on the tip. This makes a really perfect tip for you. So pressure, fullness of the leaf, stand up and pull. All right. Now I'm going to get a little bit more of the citrus green in here to show you how to make a nice leaf and just stand up because you have a tip. And the tip's easier when the tip is the toe. I needed more green. See, so my tip is the toe, and if you notice, the toe stayed in the middle the whole time, okay? And then you pull your stem in. That's the only time you have to get a little bit of dark green on your tip, all right? So I'm gonna wash that off, and these are your practices for the week. So practice this week until I see you again, and be sure to show it. I'd love to see you practicing. All right, this is where I have a hard time deciding what color is going to be on the toe, what color is going to be on the heel. So I'm going to do like a rose bud or whatever. I want the dark to be in the middle. So I could come right here and do 2/3 red, 1/3 white, and then work it in. So I'm picking up more and more, and then I think I'm ready. Now, what I will do sometimes is just pick up more white and a little bit of my red, okay? Now, so I'm gonna come here to here. All right. So I'm going to come up and over. And then I'm going to pick up a touch of white. And I'm going to see when I come and pick up a touch of white, I'm just going to dip the white. Because if I want this to show a little bit more. All right, so I picked up a little bit more white. I want to show you that I can come right down here and grab some white like that so it's stronger. Right? So I keep picking up the white just like I showed you. Now what I want you to see with this is I'm starting here, I'm laying the white out, lay it out, and slide. So this makes it very easy for you to go right up in there, lay the white, slide the red along, and then pull it out. You can also, the beauty of this is if I need to come in here, I could add a few more little lines in the middle to make it look better. Okay? Those are just a few little things that you can do with the angle brush. I will show you more in the future, but I just want you to see that I can take and start here, lay the white out, lay it out, and bring it across and get some really nice petals that slide in. Okay, so there you go. That's a lot to practice. Practice, practice. I'd love to see what you do with yours. All right, and see yourself grow. That's an angle brush. And this is in my signature set of brushes, 13 of my most used brushes. Thank you. Bye-bye.